A black screen. Lowercase orange letters appear as though written by an invisible hand. Ask That, a collaborative poem by Bodett and Ricardo Mondragon. The animated letters rewind and disappear. A shape, silhouetted by an optical flare, flashes to a stanza of a handwritten poem.
This becomes like a poem, written in orange letters, with lines drawn under each line. Today is walking things like a bed. It seems lucky toward calling. A reaction possibility seems where we came in wrong, not like marching. I lied. Reflections on pillows are form of really past seeking, corrupted names of forgetting.
Handwriting.
This becomes like a poem written in orange letters with
crackling afterimages,
lines drawn under each line.
The word lines is rewritten in large letters over and over.
Lines, 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 lines.
The flickering visuals stop.
Today is walking things.
Blue digital distortions tremble at the edges of a computer screen. The word things wobbles and shivers, struggling to be seen amidst bands of static. The word is stripped to letters T and H, which begin to replicate. Diagonal scars of pixelation vibrate as the screen glitches in a riot of colors.
Like a bed.
A single letter, A, gets written, erased, and rewritten.
Bed.
The word bed is written, slow and deliberate, against an alternating signal of two-tone splotches and orange swirls. As parallel lines of static bend and shiver, a horizontal bolt of blue arcs and snaps across the screen. The alternating spots and swirls return. The orange handwriting returns.
Is walking things like a bed.
Flipping to blue on pink.
It seems lucky toward
back to orange on black.
Calling a reaction possibility seems where we came in wrong, not like marching. I lied. Reflections on pillows are leaving.
Varying patterns of white static pulse restlessly as the word leaving blinks. The word doubles and then begins to melt and disperse into unrecognizable proto-letters.
Start.
A green command prompt.
That.
Flashes of orange handwriting.
That. Calling. A reaction possibility seems where we came in wrong, not like marching. I lied.
At the bottom left corner, a circle appears, outlining the bottom half of a man's face. He enunciates while the word "the" flashes rhythmically in orange above him. Video distortions blot the screen as the circle replicates into a grid of 4 synchronized lips. Color bands ripple left to right. Letters and shapes flicker. Replicated lips speak in sequence.
Waking to cover yesterday, place ways and finding name. I ask that.
A purple-tinged mouth.
Ways, name.
It moves out of sync with the words.
Shining, 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 shining.
Shining. Written backwards and erased.
Shining, 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 shining.
The purple mouth distorts and fades. A neon green network of lines approaches. Start crackles amidst bright orange and purple blotches.
Yesterday.
Orange words blip on and off screen.
And really?
A pulsing oval of distortion.
Here.
Orange words written and erased.
Rivers. Of. Passing. Leaving. Green. Telling. Not. More. Than. Laughing. Saved. Why does the sound? Why does the sound?
Why does the sound is written, crossed through with orange lines, and then rewritten alongside throbbing strips of red light. The orange lines bend and twist above a band of hazy gray static.
Why does the sound? Why does the sound?
Faint, watery shapes seep into the black background as the orange strike-throughs become dashed lines.
Why does the sound?
Words broken into syllables.
Towards stories, towards that.
Rippling waves.
That.
The ripples dart and then disappear, replaced by an orange glow. Small white squares scatter. Snow static fills the screen. Next, a tumult of colorful corruptions and stuttering afterimages. The screen snaps to yellow, then black.
Start to place ways across the possible, taming brands on paper to cover. There are shining ways of crashing, maybe more like sugar, and saying, fine, to see you yesterday. And really hear rivers of passing, leaving, green telling, no more than laughing saved birds, just toward the sun to tell who forms the crashing cloud of finding. Why does the sound find crying, spend some time waking on the change of breath? This.
Fragments of the phrase "this becomes" are scribbled and overwritten in the top left corner, rhythmically erased and rewritten.
This possibility.
Ghostly green video static.
Possibility.
The letters in the word possibility are broken into different configurations. A lowercase letter P ricochets rapidly from left to right.
Possibility.
Light pulses green and white. Distorted static.
Start. In.
Orange on black.
Wrong. Not. Like. Marching. I. Lied.
A tiny white dot is volleyed back and forth across the screen by two white paddles. An uppercase letter A and the word start alternately flicker in time with the bouncing dot. Gray digits at top tally the score. The word start is replaced by jittery, doodled scratches. Pink and yellow hourglass shapes ripple and scroll below a band of orange text.
The possible taming brands on paper to cover their
forgetting to place way to place.
The circle with the man's mouth inside reappears, his lips out of sync with the words. Distorted video coalesces into a radial, spinning pattern. Behind the pinwheel motion, the man's purple-tinged mouth continues to speak.
To place way to that.
An electronic script reads, exaggerated deep voice. Then, changes to higher pitch. The text is erased.
Name. Skirt.
Static. A flurry of white dots. Rewind glitch distortions climax in a scrambled visual cacophony. Sun-dappled blue water.
Lines.
Orange handwriting on a black background.
Today is walking things like a bed. Line.
The words yesterday and glide are written and erased in a loop as watery orange stains slowly seep and bleed.
The
stain is erased and gradually reappears. Ghostly images appear in orange and blue, only to be wiped away by static. An iridescent halo fidgets, warps. 3 oval-shaped afterimages join into one, which surges, jitters, radiates into a kaleidoscope of color. The screen fills with orange.
Today is walking figures like a bed. It seems likely toward calling a reaction and possibility seems where we came in. This becomes like a bed, like marching, written in orange letters with lines drawn under each line. Today is walking figures like reflections on pillows. It seems lucky toward calling a reaction possibility seems of where we came in wrong, not like marching.
Dissonant overlaid images. The word bed scrawled in orange, the volleying ping-pong paddles, jagged patterns of white static. The screen goes black. A fragment of orange lettering wriggles within a circle. Tiny waveforms join the scribbles. Another circle appears beneath, filled with frantically oscillating waves of fluorescent green and red. The oscillations slow, leaving and start, blip and dart rapidly on screen. 2 pairs of tap dancing feet.
The the waking cross to name. There's to cover start across say.
The word saved is written sloppily and then erased and rewritten. Radiant orange circles. Orange stains ripple as the words lies, place, and ways blink erratically.
Lies across the possible, taming brands on paper to cover. There are shining ways of crashing, maybe more like sugar, and saying, fine, to see you yesterday, and really hear rivers of passing, leaving green telling, no more than laughing saved birds, just toward the sun, to tell who forms the crashing cloud of finding. Why does the sound find crying? Spend some time waking on the change of breath, walking towards stores of where no ways to really you're going to ask that?
The orange on black poem flickers, and then darkness.